Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Andrew Goad for the 30-day video series, and today is day 19. So, the title of today's video for stepping into your personal greatness is Action Before Motivation. So, my understanding is that with most people, most times, if they don't feel particularly motivated to take an action towards something they want, they're not going to do it. you know, and I would say the same thing is true for most people, including myself, especially with this one. That if they say, "Oh, I just don't have the energy," they're probably not going to take their action. And I know that happens for me a lot. That's something that I do sometimes as well. I can say, "Oh, I really want to do this, but I'm tired," and I really want to do this, but yeah, slept enough, or I really want to do this, but I haven't exercised, But I think for almost every case, these are excuses. These are all excuses. With the exception of if you're really exhausted and your body is really run down, I never think it's wise to push yourself to go after your goals. Just rest, right? Just do what you need to do to recoup. But for the most part, it's totally an excuse, I think. And again, I'm putting my hand up because I'm like, I fall into this trap as well. So someone that I know of who's really successful as a coach, his name is Rich Litvin. He talks about this concept like this. He says, you don't need to be motivated, you just need to take action. You just need to take action. And then the motivation is going to follow. So it's completely opposite to what most people think and do, I think, is if you take action, the motivation is going to follow. And I kind of think of it like swimming in a way, where I don't know if you guys remember, but if you ever did swim class, this is probably true for you. I remember in grade 11, I was on the swim team at my school. And I always dreaded the morning practices. We'd have to be at school, changed, and ready to go on the deck of the pool for 7 a.m. And that meant waking up at 6:15 in the morning. And it wasn't so much the mornings that I hated, or waking up early, although that was debatable. It was getting in the cold pool. It drove me crazy. It was like, I don't want to jump in this pool. I'm not ready. No, don't make me jump in this pool. And of course, as soon as you got there, you inevitably jumped in the pool, even if you're the last one. And the funny thing is that it wasn't the fact that jumping into the pool was so bad, because it was literally only about 3.5 seconds of feeling discomfort in my body until it started to acclimatize to the new temperature. So 3.5 seconds, and then the positive trade-off of that was I felt really awesome, and my body was worked out and my muscles were worked out for an hour and a half. So it was like 3.5 seconds of uncomfort and discomfort in for myself versus feeling awesome for an hour and a half. I mean, that's a pretty skewed, shift. And but it was totally a mindset thing. I was like, I don't want to jump in this pool. I always got so I always felt so almost sick to my stomach before practice. So it's like, I don't want to jump into the pool. So why am I telling you this? Going back to this concept about action before motivation is because it holds true for this concept that the more you delay your action, the more you wait to take action, the more you wait to jump into that pool, the longer it's going to take for the motivation to show up, the longer it's going to take for the enjoyment to be there. And I think it's very unwise and a bad idea to just wait to tell yourself, hey, I'm going to just wait to take action until my motivation shows up. I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to wait, because you're going to be waiting for a long time. I'll tell you that it's very unlikely the motivation is going to generate itself. And if it does, it's probably going to take a long time. And it's way more effective to just get yourself to start and then let things kind of take their course. Because you just need to start. You just need 3.5 seconds before that motivation is going to start kicking in. And I think that's huge, right? It's like this swimming example. It's just You're just gonna start, and as soon as you start doing it, you're gonna start enjoying it. And you're gonna start getting into it, and it's gonna motivate you. It's a big deal. So that is action before motivation. And this has been Andrew Goad for the 30-day video series, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 20. All right. Till then, bye bye.